It's spring and butterflies are flying from plant to plant while you hear the buzz of bees in the background. A pollinator garden is a garden that is planted with the intention of attracting and catering to insects known as pollinators. Pollinators such as bees, butterflies, and even bats are necessary for producing the crops that feed us. A pollinator garden can seem like a daunting idea, but can be an easy and successful undertaking by following these 3 simple steps. 1. Planning your garden. 2. Planting your garden. And 3. Taking care of your pollinator garden. First, you're going to take the time to plan for your pollinator garden. Secondly, you're going to get your hands dirty and plant your pollinator garden. And third, you're going to take care of your pollinator garden on a regular basis. Plans are of little importance, but planning is essential. Winston Churchill. Planning a pollinator garden with care can ease the stress of undergoing the task. Before choosing plants, choose your location. It can be as small as a windowsill planter or larger than an acre of land. Location determines the needs of the pollinator garden. Did you choose a location where soil will need drainage, or did you choose a location with sufficient light? Lighting in the location you choose will help when deciding on which plants you can choose from. The U.S. Forest Service pamphlet PDF, last accessed on 1st March 2019, recommends using native plants since they are best adapted to the local growing seasons, climate, and soils. It also informs that most pollinators feed on specific plant species. There are many varieties of native plants for whichever area of the country you find yourself in. You can choose from a variety which suits your pollinator's needs. Don't worry, there are enough native plants that you and your pollinator will find something that you both like. When you know the location of your pollinator garden and the plants you want to live in there, you're ready to think of your supplies. Will you have a raised garden bed? Do you need to break up existing soil? Or will your pollinator garden be planted in containers? Gloves. You will need gloves. The feel of soil on your fingers can be therapeutic, but gloves protect your hands from insects, rocks, and bacteria that all live in the soil. Congratulations, you have planned the perfect pollinator garden for both you and the pollinators. Now it's the fun part, getting your hands dirty. It's time to start up your endeavor and plant. If you purchase plants from a local nursery or grew seedlings indoor, then these will be the first to go in. Follow the planting directions that come with the plant. Local nurseries can answer questions you have before you take the plant home, and are even usually available after you get the plant home if you become confused. Whether starting your entire garden by seed or have already grown plants, seeds are planted second always. Each seed has a different condition and need for germination and growth. The companies that supply your seeds know what is best for the plant. Plant tags and seed packets are full of useful information relevant to planting. They can tell you how large the plant will get, what type of plant growth, plant depth, and much more. If you're growing a plant from a chain store such as Lowe's or Home Depot, check the tag for neonicotinoids or bee hazard warnings. This means that the plant has been treated with chemicals that are harmful to bees and other pollinators. You may soon see butterflies, bees, or hummingbirds flying around the plant that you successfully planted in your pollinator garden. The final step for your pollinator garden is care. Regular garden maintenance keeps your plants thriving. Care of your garden requires watering, weeding, and pruning. Water is important for all living things. See your care tag or seed packet for watering instructions. Too little or too much water can kill the plant. Reasons for pruning, according to an online article by Professor and horticulturalist Douglas F. Walsh at Texas A&M, last accessed on the 1st March 2019, are to train the plant, to maintain plant health, to improve the quality of flowers, fruit, foliage, or stems, and to restrict growth. Removing weeds from your garden will keep your plants healthy, and it will help with the aesthetic of your pollinator garden. According to the website seedlingsgardening.com, an article called Why It's Important to Remove Weeds, last accessed on April 2nd, 2019, it is important to rid your garden of weeds because they rob your soil and your plants of necessary nutrients and water. Once you have followed those 3 steps, you can enjoy your pollinator garden. Pat yourself on the back for helping with pollinator populations and helping farmers who grow the food that you buy at the grocery store. It can seem daunting to grow a garden to help pollinators, but with 1 planning, 2 planting, and 3 care, you can have a garden of any size that will draw bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, and other pollinators. Sit back and enjoy watching the beautiful colors of butterflies and let the buzz of the bees lull you into relaxation. It is spring after all.